Pros and cons of social networking sites. Do you know what social networking sites are? The term might not be familiar, but there's a good chance that you use at least one every single day. They are websites or online services designed to help you build and maintain online networks of social contacts. Generally, they allow users to share ideas and information with people who have similar interests. Social networking sites have become very popular in recent years. There are, however, both advantages and disadvantages to using them. Mijin and Taemin will now share their personal opinions on this topic.
The pros. I think that using social networking sites is a great way to make our lives more interesting. I especially like the fact that they offer people a new medium through which they can express themselves creatively. Without ever leaving their homes, and without having to pay anything at all, people keep blogs, send messages to their friends, share funny photos, play games, and even invite others to attend interesting events. These sites also allow us to meet new people, reconnect with old friends, and strengthen our current relationships. I have a close friend who recently went abroad to study. Despite the distance, we are still able to keep in close contact through a social networking site we both use. In some ways, it's like she never left. When one of us posts a message, the other can respond instantly. Even if neither of us is in front of a computer, we can use our smartphones. Social networking sites are also helpful for people who are shy or suffer from social anxiety. I know some people of my age who have a hard time meeting new people or talking to others face-to-face. But thanks to these sites, they can still have active and rewarding social lives. Finally, social networking sites are used as a tool to promote social change and an alternative to more traditional methods of communication. People can be more active in a variety of areas, such as saving abandoned animals, raising awareness to protect the environment, and so on, by sharing important information. And in times when there are natural disasters, the sites can serve as an alternative to traditional forms of communication, such as newspapers or telephones. During serious flooding in Thailand, for example, social networking sites were used to keep people informed of how to stay safe. In summary, I think social networking sites are one of the best inventions in recent years. Without them, the world would be a less friendly place.
The cons. I agree that social networking sites have the possibility to change our lives in a positive way by introducing us to new people and ideas. Unfortunately, this rarely actually happens. In reality, these sites discourage young people from going out and meeting their friends face-to-face. Instead, they end up staying home alone in front of the computer, wasting their time. According to a survey conducted by one group of researchers in America, teenagers spend an average of 9 hours a week on social networking sites. That's far too much time to spend alone. These sites can have a negative effect on adults as well. One of my friends has complained that her parents are spending less time with her and more time online by themselves. This kind of behavior can eventually lead to serious family problems. There's also the possibility that social networking sites can have a negative effect on our health. The fast pace of these sites can be harmful to the brain. Some doctors worry that spending too much time online can lead to mental disorders in children, including ADHD, difficulties with normal conversation, and social awkwardness. Another problem caused by social networking sites is cyberbullying. Since there is nobody watching over the interactions that take place on these sites, it is very easy for young people to be cruel to one another. And when someone posts something unkind on the internet, it stays there for everyone to see. I've seen classmates who became very sad and even sick because of the treatment they received online. What's more, rumors and false information can be easily spread on social networking sites. Finally, when we use social networking sites, we're putting our personal information at risk. Cybercriminals carefully search through these sites, looking for information such as national identity numbers, phone numbers, addresses, and passwords. They can then take this information and use it for something bad without our knowledge. Nobody can say for sure whether social networks are good or not. Therefore, it is our job to use sound judgment to distinguish what is appropriate and what is not when using these sites.
Proper etiquette for smart social networking. Online social networking sites are the hot way to stay in touch, but there are rules of online etiquette that you should follow. People will judge you based on your online personality. Control your emotions. Never post when you're angry or upset. Don't upload pictures or comments you might regret later. Don't do anything wrong or rude. Build a good reputation for yourself instead. It's much harder to repair a bad reputation than to maintain a good one. Select friends carefully. Be selective when adding new people to your friends list. Check their profiles if you don't know them well. Do they have bad profiles? Make sure you want this person to be your friend. Keep in mind that other users may judge you by the company you keep. Think before you link. Providing links to dangerous contents, hateful materials, or illegal downloads makes people angry. This type of behavior won't win you friends, and you may even lose some friends in the long run. You shouldn't expect everyone to have the same opinions as yours about everything you upload. Network with respect. Continually sending too many messages to people will bother them. They won't want to communicate with you, and you could find yourself banned from the social networking site. If your behavior wouldn't be tolerated in the real world, it won't be tolerated online either.